Hey YouTube, what's up? Don't mind the glasses, I'm tired, but guess what? Today I bring you Mixing for the Fans, the first episode. And for this episode, I went ahead and hit up my boy Ralf, and I'm like, yo, I need you to be on the Mixing for the Fans video. My first video, I just need you to be on it. So he went ahead and he sent me a song within 3 days. He wrote a song, recorded a song within 3 days. Keep in mind, he's just like most of you guys. He has an okay mic set up at his house, an okay interface. I'm not sure what program he recorded it on. He doesn't even have studio monitors. So, whatever I do with this song is how, the reason I'm doing this is so you guys can see how it's like. So, first things first, I like to go ahead and clean up the song. But before that, let's hear his verse real quick. Alright, so one thing I'm noticing is this first verse, if you guys see here in the mixer, is going like a negative 3 dB. Ralf, man, if you're watching, which I know you're watching, when you record, make sure you're trying to record so your voice go, they don't pass -9, anywhere from -12 to -9, because the harder you record, the closer you are to peaking, the more sounds and more noise you're gonna pick up, and the dirtier of a vocal you're gonna have. So the lower you record, the better of a recording you're going to have. So let's go ahead and listen to the hook. See, like, your hook, his hook is going -5. It's a little better, but a little bit lower would be better. Alright, so just listen to that hook. I want to go ahead and mess with that hook later on. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up the vocals a little bit. So I'm going to zoom in, and you see how this line right here is darker? Yeah, that's unwanted noise you don't want there, so I'll just go ahead and silence that. Go ahead and silence all of this. And make sure before you silence, you always listen. So like here, I don't know what the hell this is, so I'm going to go ahead and listen to it. Alright, so that's him like mumbling, kind of like that, just that chill back shit. Alright, we got more here. That's unwanted. I'm gonna go ahead and silence that. Silence this. I'm gonna go ahead and silence this right here. And also, can't believe I haven't even mentioned this. If you guys haven't noticed, he did record in stereo. I like when artists record in mono, preferably. I did my research, I've been doing this for years. It does come out better when you record and what the hell, in mono. So, Ralf, if you can, record in mono. If you guys can, make sure you guys always record in mono. And if you guys don't know how to do that, just go ahead and comment down below, and I'll tell you how to do that. So, alright, so let's see. Unwind it right here as well. Silence that. Alright, so now that I did that, my next step is I'm going to go ahead and add some EQ. And I got some new tools, if I haven't told you guys yet. I actually got waves. So yeah, shit, I got a text. Oh well, ignore that text. YouTube is more important, right? So alright, more plugins. I'm actually gonna use, which EQ am I gonna use? I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Q4. Put all those on. High pass. At the frequency 80. Next one I'm going to go use is 240. And I guess wave is different, so it's actually going to go ahead and go to 239. Got a Facebook message now. It's actually Ralf. actually Ralph. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's him. He's asking me if I finished the song. So, anyways, let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and go for 5,500 for this one, and then 7,500. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the 5,000 frequency for this. This is just how I like to start off. Then I go ahead and solo the track and I listen to what it needs. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's what I like doing. Alright, so yeah, like I just like messing with it. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and give this a 12Q and give that a 12Q. Let me hear it again. Alright, so back to 12. Back to 12. Alright, so the EQ sounded pretty good for that one. Now, before I do compression, I'm going to go ahead and use a de-esser. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the waves de-esser. Let me see what they got for waves. Alright, let's see what presets they have for waves. Mel S. Okay. Did it really do anything? I don't think so, so let me... No, I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to go ahead and use the Cubase S de-esser. I'm familiar with that. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and do light. He doesn't need that much. Then another thing is I'm going to go ahead and use the waves. What's it called? The waves compression. And my favorite compression from waves, where's it at? It's not RComp. Is it RVox? Damn, tell me how I just forgot. Pretty sure it's RComp or RVox. Once I click it, I'll be able to tell. Okay, yeah, so here it is. So then what I'm going to go ahead and do is the gate for this one. I'm just going to go ahead and put the gate at negative 42, negative 42.6 for a gate. Now for the compression, I'm going to go ahead and go to 15 and negative 10. Make sure, let's negative 8. Let's bring it to negative 6. Negative 7.5. Let's give that negative 6. Alright, so I'm liking how that sounds in here by itself. Alright, so let me hear it without anything. Alright, now another thing that I'm going to go ahead and do for this one is I'm going to go ahead and add a little delay, or reverb. For that, I'm going to go ahead and go to add a track and effects channel. I'm going to go ahead and go for the waves, reverb. If I remember where it's actually at. This damn thing has so many plugins. Must be over here. Reverb. Hit OK. Then I'm going to load the preset. We're going to go to Rooms. And we're going to use Studio. I'm going to go ahead and use Studio B. The wetness, I'm going to go ahead and give it a wetness of 11. Go ahead and exit that out. Then I'm going to go ahead and go to Sense. Then I'm going to go in here and FX Reverb and just listen to it now. Alright, so for some reason I'm not liking that. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go into this and change that to the regular reverb that I use. So I'm going to go ahead and use reverence or whatever it's called. Go ahead and give it a mix of 11. Actually 10. Let's go ahead and give it a mix of 10. And let me see what else I got. The room size. No, actually, let me leave that at 100. That's not the room size. Okay, everything's good there. Alright. So let me go back to the vocals and give it that reverb. Actually, I don't like that reverb. I'm just going to go ahead and go with delay for this one. See how it actually sounds. Let's see what I got here. The one that I used. Let me see. And give it that mix of 7.9. Got another text message. And actually, I want to put a really good delay on that, actually. I was actually thinking about chopping it down, but I'm going to go ahead and put a good delay on that. Now, for his vocals, I think that's all I'm going to do for the verses. Let me hear the second verse. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and mix the hook down and just mess with it, put a little bit of delay. And maybe at the end right here, I'll have it echo a lot. And then after this, I'm just going to go ahead and master it. So if you guys want a chance for me to do the same thing, just show a little bit of the beginning, you know, of me mixing your song. And then I'll have the song link, the download link too, because I'm going to have the download link for the song too in the description. So if you guys want a chance of that, go ahead and send your songs to sickflowztv@gmail.com. That'll be down in the description below too. And make sure you guys send me the instrumental as a WAV file and then the vocals as a WAV file. Send me the vocals separate. So if you're going to have the first verse, you know, send me the first verse and the second verse and the hook all separate. And make sure in the subject box you put mixing for the fans or just mixing fans, you know, anything with mixing. So I can tell, you know, that it's for mixing for the fans. And if you like this idea and you think you're going to be watching this series, go ahead and like this video. Comment down below on questions or anything you guys want to talk about. Just comment down below. And you know what, guys? Just post your video responses if you want as well too. I'll accept those. And go ahead and share this video. And until next time, it's Sickflowz, and I'm out.
Yeah, I'm tripping off that smoke. If you ran out, my nigga, got more. If you don't talk with shit, I got codeine and cold card that make your nose bleed like a KO. Hear the bell ding, I rock hard like the offspring, and I don't need a beam. I can aim, bitch. Yeah, one shot to your head quick. Keep thinking I'm a jit, keep thinking I'm a kid. I'ma make your ass flip with that fully loaded clip. It's a two